I'm building a huge zoo in Macro Survival for all animals with their variants. In the last episodes, we built the aquarium, the hippodrome, and many more cozy places for animals to call home. Today is a busy day. We will fill this empty area with a camel garden, a large deer house for farm animals, and also the enclosures for bees, rabbits, and goats. There will be also room for tips and useful information about all these mobs, so keep watching! The Camel Garden is inspired by my desert village transformation with all villager professions. Check it out if you're curious about how a real desert village should look like to cope with hot weather and to keep your villagers safe. I know what you're thinking. Mima, this floor is awful. Well, I agree, it requires some work. Like this. Mushrooms. And if we remove the blocks, it shows a nicer sandy texture. What do you think? This kind of roofed garden is called sun, a large courtyard surrounded by covered arcades on all sides, where visitors can sit down and relax. I used sandstone variants and white glazed terracotta for a Middle Eastern touch, with quotes streaming on the roof. Inside the arcades, everything is colorful and welcoming, and a custom acacia fills the center of the garden. Just imagine you're walking here between the turtle pond and the ocelot pit, and you enter the camel garden. I used a bit of pale oak to texture the trunk of this custom acacia, and I really like the effect. Camels can jump fences, but this upper line of fences will keep them in place. Visitors can walk under the covered arcades and enjoy a fresh drink sitting in the sofas, made of resin bricks because I can't stop using this block even if their color hurts my eyes. The garden is ready. Let's bring in the camels. The closest desert is almost 10,000 blocks from my base, and as soon as they were added to the game, I brought home a couple of camels through the nether roof. They lived in my dome since then. It's time they get the proper house. That's your new home. There's plenty of food, water, and colorful carpets for your beauty sleep. Goats can jump really high, so you need a roof to keep them in their enclosure. I'm building a mountain cabin for them, and there's a line of slabs on the fences, so there's not enough space for them to jump out. I added a fireplace inside the cabin to keep them warm and mostly to justify the chimney. And the hay blocks on the roof add the right vibe. I had a goat right outside my base for months, and I brought it here while I was working at the zoo. I separated the goat from the other animals, and when I got back to put it inside the cabin, it was gone and nowhere to be found. I'm so confused. Where could it have gone in a matter of seconds? Do you guys know anything about it? Well, I guess there will be tales about the zoo wandering goat. Let's make a trip to the mountains and talk about goat variants. If you watched the video about my block museum, you already know how I collected all the regular horns and the rare ones from the screaming goats. Screaming goats can spawn naturally or through breeding regular goats, but there's only a 2% chance to get one. A screaming goat looks like a regular one, but it screams. When you finally get the first one, keep breeding it with regular goats for a better chance. 2 screaming goats will have only screaming babies. The goat breeding retreat should be around here. There it is. I spent hours of my life being hit by goats. It's hard to forget such an experience. The glass panes prevent the goats to jump out, and there's a wheat field on the roof to breed them. Hello there. Haha, I got them good at dodging you goats. And that was a strange phrase to say out loud. You should be a regular goat, so let's keep you here. Now, do we house in the zoo the respected elders or their young descendants? These were my first screaming goats. They gave me all their horns and I think they deserve to live here in the mountains. Ooh, a screaming goat horn. And another one. You guys are pretty aggressive, aren't you? I put the horns in there for children to try. And about goats, do you know that you can also milk them? Yeah, it looks and tastes like cow milk. But maybe it's just me wishing that different types of milk and cheese were added to the game. Hey, a free slice of Minecraft cheese for everyone who writes in the comments which game these icons come from. From the number of flowers I'm putting in this pit, you can totally guess who the next zoo guests will be. I'm gonna leave the bees free to roam the land, and I hope they will always find their way home. Beehives can be easily crafted and then filled with bees, but do you know how to farm bee nests? This is my bee nest farm. I know, I might have a thing for the most unusual farms. If you plant a tree, works better with oak trees, right next to a flower, there's a chance it will spawn a bee nest. There's a 5-block gap between the trees, and I added slabs 7 blocks above ground level to keep the giant oaks from growing. And that's all. Cut and replant the trees to have more. I need also a couple of filled beehives. There's way too many bees in here. They will find shelter in the beehives after sunset. It's night, and the beehives should be ready. Perfect! Ooh, I love the new feature that shows the number of bees inside each beehive. What a lovely little spot. The bee nest goes right here on the tree. And now the beehives. Ah, the bees couldn't wait. The ones of the third beehive are a bit lazy, but I know you're in there, girls. Let's match the color of the carpets like this, and the apiary is done. The rabbit hole is larger, with a fountain and 2 carrot fields to feast on. Did you know that Minecraft rabbits eat planted carrots? If game rule mob griefing is set to true, rabbits can eat planted carrot in a stage greater than 1, ruining all your crops, like in real life. Rabbits are full of secrets. Let me tell you some of them. There are 6 official rabbit variants in Minecraft, and I collected all of them while I was exploring the world. Rabbits will run scared, so hold a carrot in your left hand if you need to get closer. This is also useful if, you know, you need a rabbit food for a leaping potion. By the way, what's the point of this potion? Rabbits in desert biomes are always golden. In the snowy biomes, the white rabbit is more common, while the black and white is more rare. 3 different rabbits spawn in taiga and flowering biomes such as cherry grove, meadow, and flower forest. You can easily find brown rabbits and salt and pepper rabbits. As you can see, salt and pepper rabbits are similar to the brown ones, but have a white belly. Then there's the rarest, the black rabbit. What? No, my dude, I'm pretty sure there's no such thing as a pink giant rabbit. Remember to name tag your rabbit pets to prevent them from despawning. I know, some of you have been waiting for months on the nether roof, but it will be worth it, you'll see. Okay guys, this is your new home. Except for the pink rabbit. You followed us this far, but you don't belong here. Oh, stop looking at me like that. Fine, in the next episode I'll build a muddy and cozy enclosure for you. So, Minecraft rabbits are so fluffy and sweet, aren't they? Well, no. Let's move to a creative world and type this command. You will spawn a red-eyed rabbit. Ooh, okay, another skin variant. What can it be? But if you go into survival mode... Oh my, stop! Please stop! What did I ever do to you? So yes, the killer bunny is still in the game, even if only in creative mode. There's also another secret bunny that you can get in survival, but we will talk about it in an upcoming episode about all the weird Minecraft animals. Why don't you like and subscribe so you won't miss it? No, silly, you're not a camel. Stop yanking me in the wrong direction. Look, the animal farm is the right place for you. The main building is the classic red and white barn. I added a custom tree right there in the corner, while that giant oak was there since the war generation. Follow me into the farm. Here you are, make yourself at home. I'll bring more friends for you once the new farm animals will be official. And for the chickens too. Now let's finish to decorate the silo. A pot in this corner and then a plant on this shelf. There are teapots on the stove. A chorus fruit will look like an elaborate pudding and then a cake. It will disappear once the visitors arrive. Let's add another one. Because yes, this is a silo. Maybe this place was once a real farm, but now it's been turned into the kitchen of the farm tea house, where you can sit, prepare by the sun and enjoy an afternoon tea, a dessert, and local sourced eggs, or maybe some fresh fruit from the orchard. Cows, chicken and sheep are roaming free inside the fence. They have food, water and everything they need. This episode was a blast. We built the Camel Garden, then the goat cabin over there, the apiary, rabbit hole, and the animal farm that looks amazing at the light of dawn. And will be even better with the new animal variants. I can't wait! But there is still some work to do. In that direction, there's the visitor center from the last episode, while along this road, yes, the next episode will feature frogs, pandas, foxes, and even polar bears. So stay tuned and see you soon.
If you wanna know how I do it, if you search for a new cool idea, here she is, here she is. Me and my MC, the best place to be. Building brick by brick with a little chic mountain high melody. All you villagers and pillagers, she's gonna show the craft to the secrets of Minecraft. Assembling, creating, and waiting for the new updates. Don't be a creeper if you like what you see. Raise your hands high and thumbs up for me, my MC.